What is the deal, beautiful people?
Welcome back.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. I miss you, man.
Yeah, it's been
doing
a long
all of
time.
these sneaker reviews, on my side of the planet. But
so hopefully you guys know. My name is Ramon.
I am Tuan, and this man is trying to get me drunk.
Yeah. Thursday night shenanigans. So today's topic:
Google Apps on Chromebook.
Chromebook,
Which I think is a waste of fucking time.
So I will be apologizing for nothing. I've been bashing Chromebooks for a few years now, and I continue to bash Chromebooks.
Fucking horror show, son.
And you know what it is? The price point. The price point is very, very, very attractive to a lot of people.
Yeah, like $300, $200, $250,
Yeah.
$299.
And I feel like a premium one will run you like $400. Like the who is it? The Samsung. Samsung makes a really nice, aesthetically pleasing thing to look at.
HP has one, if I'm not mistaken. Yes,
I believe
they
HP
do.
has one somewhere running around. I think everyone has one.
Yeah.
So, whatever. For a while, we've been mocking them, me specifically, because I feel like these things are jokes when it comes to the productivity world.
It's pretty much a joke.
Right? And we're in this situation where people go into a Best Buy or Walmart or Target, whatever's close to you, and they go, I need a computer.
Right.
And they say, oh, my budget is $400. I'm sorry, my budget is $800, $900.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want anything crazy. I just needed to browse the web and do this and do that. And then they walk past the Chromebook section, and this thing's literally half their budget, if not more.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Give me that.
And they're like, let me get that. And then you get home and you're like, oh, this can do my Facebook. This can do that. This can do that. And then somebody says, can you send me your resume? And then you're like,
wait a minute.
how do I get Word on this?
Not happening.
Right? And the fanboys will tell you, no, it's just ridiculous. You don't need Word. You've got Google Docs. And then when you send your resume, the format's all fucked up and you do not get the job.
Right.
And they never say sorry for that. All right. So this is part of the reasons why I've been mocking Chromebooks. It's not... It's dope in its own mind, right? I feel like it's Google's breakout from their mobile powerhouse into a form factor that is more familiar to people, I should say.
Right. I mean, personally, I walk right past the Chromebooks. I don't want to see a Chromebook. I know what it is, and what's funny is, I went into the Best Buy out in Bay Parkway.
Right.
And
so that's by me, right? This one.
Yeah, right over here. So, and I was just, I was looking for a laptop for my girl. So, browsing about. So he says, hey, well, we have these Chrome. I'm like,
see? See?
Don't you dare.
You see what I'm saying?
Don't you dare tell me about a Chromebook that does nothing. And he's like, no, but it does this and it has this screen.
See what I'm saying, like, son?
It's an attractive.
They're very slim.
Yeah, very slim. It's an attractive non-laptop.
Yeah, but you know what's behind that? Things like how Apple was able to get the new MacBook so thin. Mm-hmm. The reasons why the Surface is so thin. These are like fanless computers.
Yeah, until we start talking about that HP.
Yeah, well,
that's in a world of its own, and it's quite nice.
Yeah, they're dope. They're dope.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. Nonetheless, the schools have been, and again, price point. It's hard to argue price point, especially when if you look at how most schools are ran. The faculty, the staff uses they use Gmail.
Yeah,
they're bought into the business side of Gmail, so
right.
they log into a Gmail, but they have the domain name of the school, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
So these are really great budget friendly machines for that scenario. And then like my girlfriend, she uses the Gmail. I don't know what they call it. Their productivity suite.
Right.
The fake ass Word, the fake ass Excel,
right.
and every now and then, like I'll see stuff from her that's just wrongly formatted, and like it drives me nuts.
And what's funny? It's funny that you say that because she's in teaching, yes,
school counseling. She's in that realm,
right? So on my job, I've just become the designated IT on my post, but you know that's another story for another day. So we use get this Microsoft everything. We use Outlook, we use Word, we use PowerPoint, we use Excel. So
my money's going very well in the government.
Yeah. So and it's crazy because it's not just us. It's PD. It's fire department. Anybody under, I'm going to assume under the law enforcement or you know, first responders realm. You know, we use Microsoft all the way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's just easier. It's so much easier.
I mean, it's so the original. You don't want to go buy some goddamn Nike Roshi runs when you can get some Yeezys.
Yeah, why not? You know,
but nonetheless, fun fact actually, NYPD uses Windows phones. Yeah, you know this.
Yeah,
and they got that. The app is all built in. It tells you people around you. They can rent plates all from the phone. Whatever. Microsoft's still winning. We managed to turn this into a Microsoft thing.
Yeah, of course we did. Microsoft for the win. Also, they are phasing out Blackberries going into I'm sorry, they're going into iPhones now. And what's crazy is on the iPhones they're still running Outlook.
Yeah, running Outlook. I mean, you know, that's the Microsoft dream. They're everywhere. Wherever you are, they're there.
Yep.
All right, so we make that lapped to come to the conclusion that we think Chromebooks are a joke.
Yeah.
And fuck out of here with that. But this Google Apps on Chromebooks is less of a joke. This could be a game changer here.
Yes and no. I think that because you still have a Chrome web browser, like why are you going again to an app? And now, mind you, you have the apps on the top, or they're docked, like I believe, on the top of the Chrome, and you click them, and there it is. Yeah. It launched. It
windowed.
It launches the web version of, let's say, a Instagram or the web version. Well, now it
right.
launches
So
the app.
Before
it launched the web version of Facebook, web version of Instagram, so on and so forth. And my issue is, what's the need for an app on my computer? Like, this is for all intents and purpose my computer. I have a Chromebook, so it's my computer that I'm using at the moment. I'm not seeing the relevance in.
You know that's Microsoft's push with Windows 10 though, and Universal Apps.
Is it?
That's the whole deal behind Universal Apps.
Well, goddamn it, let it be done. Let it be said. I'm all for it.
So for it, like
Roshi run for the win.
In all fairness, Chromebooks are dope, and I think they've been able to get the job done for most people at an affordable price and attractive hardware, very light, easy to carry, very business friendly.
Great for the colleges.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah, why not?
Sorta. I
mean, a lot of these kids prefer to do shit on iPad. Yeah. If you can do it on an iPad, you can do it on a Chromebook, right?
Yeah. So
now, here with the Play, because that's how they're doing it. They're giving access to the Play Store on the Chromebooks. This changes things. So think about what you do. We go out shooting. Shout out to the Aperture series.
Yes, sir.
You go out shooting. You come home. What do? You want to sit down. You want to edit your pictures. Cannot do that on a Chromebook. Now, with this, you can have things like Snapseed.
Right.
You can have things like Photoshop Express. You can have things like Lightroom Express. Now, I'm not saying by no means, because I'm an avid Photoshop and Lightroom user, these things replace. I'm saying you have added functionality now. Okay. Again, you know, most people won't be navigating Photoshop, and they don't want to spend let me tell you, Lightroom is a monster. It's a big, heavy bitch.
I'm trying to
even with
my Lightroom.
Yeah, that can bog your PC down. So simple things, editing pictures of your goddamn dog becomes this big thing on a laptop, potentially. Right. Here, it's just Snapseed. You get in, you get out, and you're done. So I think that's interesting. And of course, you know, no more the Google app shit. Now you're talking Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint through the Play Store. So there's that productivity we were clowning. Don't like the Gmail app? Use the Outlook app.
Right. Okay.
This thing.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Right? It becomes a real thing. Now, the problem is, do you care?
I'm so far into the Microsoft and God damn it, this iPhone ecosystem. Yes, I have
You're an iPhone user.
Adopted the iPhone. I don't think I actually had one when the last we were recording. I do have one now. It's the S model to the 6. But can I say it's a help? Listen, if they can make it seamless and they can make it. I can't tell you where the apps. Okay, you download your apps, where they're going to actually be established on my real estate of a computer.
That's a good point.
But am I going to open it up from the desktop? Am I going to open up the window browser and open it up from there? I really can't say. I hope that if they're going to do it, let the transition from going from a browser to the app is seamless but other than that, I don't care.
These are actually major concerns because you're talking UI, right?
Right.
We mentioned earlier these apps will be launching in Windows, in windowed modes, or little windows on your desktop. So think about Snapseed, and I've actually watched. I've watched the habits for many years of people who use PCs.
Right.
People who use computers. Mac, Windows, doesn't matter. They maximize Windows. They just do. I don't. I can't stand it.
Yeah,
but people
I hate
do.
it. I hate it.
Almost all of my users run everything in a maximized window. How do you do that with Snapchat?
Right.
Because Snapchat is a vertical app. It takes vertical video. It's a vertical UI. How do you handle that?
Much like Instagram. And
Instagram is vertical as well.
Another issue. So now, like you said, you're gonna have multiple. Like you have to understand the dynamic when you're talking about using a phone-born app on a computer. So now you have your Instagram open and you checking out your Instagram. And sometimes I like to sign into the Instagram and look at it from my browser's perspective, but now you got you have that open. Now what are you going to do? You're going to open up the app for Facebook and run them simultaneously side by side. So then what are you going to do? You're going to open up your Snapchat and run that where on I mean, it creates kind of like a clusterfuck for your desktop. And I can't.
We gotta see it.
Maybe yes. I need to see it in person to actually say, okay, I understand what they're doing with it.
Yeah.
But from the outside looking in at this point in time, I can't really see it.
I'm with you.
Know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
But
I think it's fan service, nonetheless. You know what I mean?
Definitely,
it's fan service. Like I would be happy as shit to finally get a 6 tag on my PC. I don't give a shit what the UI looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Rudy, was his name Rudy Hahn? He's supposed to be working on that. The one who made 6 tag. Like that would save me. Like I walk around with a Windows phone specifically for a 6 tag.
Yeah, I miss my Windows phone, man.
Yeah, that's a different topic for another day.
Yeah.
But anyway, we want to hear from you guys. Do you think that this the availability of the Play Store on Google Chrome does it make it more appealing to you? Is it something at $400, it's like another device you can throw money at and just have in a corner.
It's less than your most expensive phone.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's an interesting point. Very, very odd and weird, but go figure.
All right, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video if you like it.
Give it a thumbs up.
Subscribe if you want to see more. Microsoft fanboyism, that is.
Yes, Microsoft lives on.
And we're out of here.
Peace.
In war